I knew the steel.
Okay, let's talk to Marius.
Envoy, it's clear that no matter what happened, these people couldn't stay in Fior. You did the right thing. I think they're better off in Paradise than struggling out there in Shatterscarp. It'll be interesting to see how the Pargrunen in Paradise react to a bunch of aliens moving in. It's a very different place from Solace. More welcoming, but not much. Probably. Paradise is a lot more forgiving than the Stair. Right, changing the subject?
That's enough for now.
Pleasant dreams. Envoy? Gods, I can't believe what's happening around here. Fior was attacked when we weren't looking. It's a miracle it's still there. Teeth,
I, for one.
fingers, toes, arms, that freaky Blessed mask she's always wearing. All of it. I'm sure we'll all get our chance soon enough. Right, changing the subject?
That's enough for now.
Not before I've done some reading.
Right, let's talk to Chiata.
We should talk. What happened to Fior Messiverno could have been worse. A lot worse. But that doesn't mean the living lands is safe. If anything, it's more dangerous by far.
I agree,
And in
violence
my
begets
case,
violence.
it's inevitable. No matter where animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge. Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal. I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself?
That example is your
I
legacy.
wish I
You
could.
take pride in it.
But that legacy is a debt I can never pay off. My parents died pursuing a better future for animancers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And right now, that's all it is. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else.
Do you think
Sending
the
my
PFR are gonna
people
be
to
alright?
Paradise is a bold move. Bold, but more importantly, unpredictable.
At least it reads more
For
secure
now.
than what's there.
The Steel Garrote will keep a watchful eye on my people. But we will do the same to them, from inside the lion's den. Meanwhile, the Adherents will enjoy their false sense of security for however long it lasts. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot. In that case, let's go out there and make a good first impression. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Okay, that's enough for now.
If I must. It's hard to imagine my people taking shelter in Paradise.
Paradise is
Yeah, we don't wanna
big
do that.
enough to get lost in. When you're starting over, sometimes you need that.
Careful
There
with
you go.
that thing. We're not even sure what it does.
Place total fragments. What are we picking? Venture
What
deeper.
have you found?
They call themselves the Akita. They worship this strange child.
Boudica will be displeased to hear it.
Boudica is never pleased.
I
It's more
presume
brushful.
Boudica will entreat me to cull these followers.
The simplest solution.
I will not. The wheel turns. I merely guide.
You fear you cannot.
Let the
How
memory
could
carry
such
you.
a creature even come to be? Our ignorance may have consequences.
I agree. Though I will say this. The Queen may have her motives. Sometimes standing idly by is greater subterfuge than action.
I hope this does not force all our hands.
Hans, I could roast a
Oh.
Balrog on the energy coming off this thing.
There we go. So what do we get? Second wind cast flurry of blows. +2 concentration, +2 dexterity. Increase your damage against unaware by 25%. Increase your damage against skull enemies. After taking damage from an enemy, your next target in 10 seconds. Ooh.
Tell me, where... Did you learn to hunt?
Early on, I learned from a
Oh,
warden named
okay.
Lee. After that, I learned a lot from just going out and surviving on my own.
I'll bet you're a natural.
What's
make it
the
look
best
effortless.
one then?
If you know what you're doing, it's not really that hard.
Some hunt with their eyes and ears, but you are hunting with your soul.
Not sure I get what you mean.
I believe you were a true hunter in a past life. An apex predator, like a Stelgar. You may not know it, but those instincts are still yours. Lying dormant, like a cat in the tall grass.
Right, that's me. Art is king of the grasslands.
With a little animant. You could awaken your former self. Wouldn't that be
We'll do that
interesting?
one. Right. Let's do path to the garden.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Reach Thirdborn. Right, okay. Stick with them. Confirm. Let's fast forward to there. Right. Can hear something in here. Ah! Okay.
Come closer, Envoy. I'd like a word.
Gods, what happened here?
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
What are we choosing here then? I thought
What
still
a
off looking their
colourful
wounds.
grasp of language you have. You interfered in our plans. Take it from me, Inquisitor Ludwig isn't at all pleased. That's
could've told me.
exactly why I've come to make amends.
You lost the fight for Emerald Stair, and now you ask for peace? Don't make me laugh.
Hear me out. That's all I ask. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head, and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our soldiers were poised to attack Fior Messiverno. If you had been made aware, you would not have interfered.
Explain
My
yourself.
intentions exactly. You might not want to admit it, but Fior Messiverno is a settlement in decline. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. What exactly do you think you saved?
My home, which you have no right to condemn.
You've done nothing but condemn it. Shouting matches with the governor, open defiance.
I fight for my home because I cherish it, you shit-eating worm. Because I want us
Damn,
to
Giella.
survive.
Then I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. Fior Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them. Any good farmer knows when to put down an injured animal. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes.
Why are you
Because
telling
we
me
have
this?
one thing in common. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you, but don't get in our way a second time. It won't end well. Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
Word travels fast.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last.
How do you
Inquisitor
not go to
Ludwig is
Shatterscarp?
always watching. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
Yeah, you're not walking away from this.
There's a depraved part of me that was hoping you'd make this interesting.
Let's make this a battle to remember.
I color shins.
Right, I need a heal. I need a heal. I need a heal. Food. There we go. Come on, Captain Elf here. Come on. Oh, she's being healed here, like this guy. Where is he? Come on, bring it, bring it. Come on. She dead. Oh, there we go. Probably then being attacked. By time.
Nicely done.
Heal yourself.
Now to loot. Oh, definitely gloves. Right, let's quickly just explore around here, make sure nothing we're going to miss. See, it's a good thing I did, because there's a chest here, a bunch of stuff in it. What's that? Anything interesting here? Oh, I think there is. See, how do I know if I parkour across there? It'll bring me to that. Right. Let's head up into the gatehouse. Because we've got to reach Thirdborn.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention why the Steel Garrote attacked my fucking home.
Lord
Who cares what
is
Shiva
in danger.
lives? What right have the dead to judge the living? We were lucky this time. My people will be on high alert, but that doesn't mean we're safe. The Steel Garrote are hunting anyone who doesn't conform to their vision of the living lands. Our freedom is on the line.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? Then she better come prepared. Thirdborners are a rugged bunch, and they don't give ground. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances. People wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed.
The Dream
That's
Scourge.
what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt.
The only
Don't look at
question is what
me.
happens when we
Ask
find
the
what we're
voice
looking
in
for.
your head.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge. If
Yeah.
there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try.
Let's do
This
it.
is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything? What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek. But I'll take it over nothing.
Does anybody else want
I'll
to ask
pass.
Sapadal a question?
I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then. Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
Anything. Right. Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it.
Are you sure you
Not
want to
a
go back
bit.
there?
For all I know, it's long gone anyway.
Better to keep moving forward, Kai. What's lost is lost.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. I wanted to say, for all of its imperfections, Fiorme Siverno deserves a second chance. Thanks to you, it has one. I won't forget it. No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. Just to be safe, we should remain vigilant. Sleep in shifts. Look after each other. Rest while you can. Our enemies are organized, but so are we.
Sleep well. We've got a long road ahead.
Oh, I've got ability points. Right, what do I want to put that into? Put 2. Right, well I need the bear ally, because there is an achievement for doing that. We'll save the point for now. Right, now I've just realised something. Oh no, yeah, hold on, yeah, no, never mind.
What is it
Right.
you like so much about ghost stories, Giada?
Well, ghost stories are
Let's
how we
head out.
confront our fear.
Confirm.
You smell death here.
Right. Thirdborn's over there. Okay.
Listen to me. Look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just dizzy.
There's something up there sparkling, so I want it.
How many did you lose?
2 more. Not even counting the ones I put down because they turned into dream worlds. There's no going home after this. Not really.
I had to put down 3 good ones. Tell me.
Don't talk to me like you're the only one who understands hardship.
This isn't a place to just stand around.
We have enough supplies, but not enough kit.
Well, let's talk to these two.
Another Adiran, Kutabov.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Watch your tone.
Apologies, envoy. Lutaska meant no disrespect.
Respecting some Adiran officer is the last thing I care about right now. My kith are dead.
We're all overwhelmed. Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting kith from Adiran dream thralls.
The Dreamfall here
No,
all Adiran.
but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
Looking for Yahtzee.
I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't recognize the name.
Of course, that strange Orlin scholar. She came through not too long ago. Should be in town by now. Before you go, Envoy, Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
If anyone tries to cross you,
Good
they'll
luck,
often set their
Envoy.
wake.
Gods protect you.
They're not fighting over territory, they're fighting over who has suffered the most. We live in unusual times.
Right. And then there's a quest we can pick up.
Thirdborners have been on it. Ah, welcome to the shit, Envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dream thrall spiders.
Gods. Regular giant spiders are deadly enough.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill. What kind of feet have you got? We're talking about a whole mine filled with them.
I might stop on
If
the
it
mine so
please
take a
you,
look.
sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Normally, spiders are beneficial to an ecosystem.
Right. New
There's
quest
nothing normal
fired.
about
Fired.
this.
Approach the cliff. Oh yeah. There's a camp. That's when you get down there. Head down here.
Please!
Help us!
Got
Darren!
this.
Please! We need help!
Her parents,
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they changed.
they attacked us. Tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
You'll be taken care of, I promise. Just don't look back.
They're going to kill them.
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamu. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Watch out. Dream Thrall's up ahead.
We've got company!
Okay. Oh my god, he's speed. What the hell?
Roll 10!
Not bad, envoy.
Another soul for the wheel.
We were here too late. These soldiers paid the price.
Who's next? Anyone?
So we took them out. We'll activate this camp. Right, so let's break down that. Break down that. Right, so we can let's get another ability. Bristling Frost. Yep, Grimoire Snap rank 1, Harvest Essence. Grimoire Mastery rank 2. Blast of Frost. Spirit Lance rank 1. Corrosive Siphon rank 2.
You know what I miss?
Well, let's talk to Jata.
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. Finally, I had a moment to myself, and look what happened. The Steel Garrote invaded the Living Lands. Sorry. I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell. Only if you can stand the ramblings of a depressed bookworm. I used to think I had it all figured out. But the Living Lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one Animancer supposed to compete with that? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if animancy has no future in the living lands? What if my entire career was a mistake?
That doesn't make you a failure. Think of it as a new beginning.
Beginnings are supposed to be good. So why do I feel like shit all the time? You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really. I'm not the first animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last. You want to talk? Let's talk.
That's enough for now.
You too.
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous. No, but I'm not the only one out here, am I? I have a whole party of Nimdutin to keep from getting themselves killed. This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago. Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
I think I'll be able to handle it.
Maybe you will, but what about poor Kai? Huh? What about him? Just keep your head and you'll be fine. Let me look out for the others. What do you need? Oh, good. Let's have it. Anyway, what do you need? Until next time.
Right, okay, let's get out of here. Take them a bit. From here, head south. My dog's got more drink covered. Come on, Dream Falls.
Still dressed in Adiran armor.
How long must the living land suffer? That's done? Who's hungry?
I'll kill you if you come up here.
Who's that? This way?
Here we go.
Speed up.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Come on.
We got them all.
So hold on. How about this way a minute? Why do I feel like I've gone the wrong way?
Protect the envoy.
What the hell is that? I think I've come the wrong way. Go back a moment. Grab this. Avoid these guys. Head up here.
It disturbs us.
Hide a moment.
Be right with you.
Not saying a word.
Watch yourself.
Yeah. Oh, chest. This way, this way.
Stinging one! Weed!
Well done!
It feels wrong killing them. But what choice do we...
We have to find a way to beat
He's dead.
this. We have to.
Bravo!
Worry in the brush!
Right, so... Right. Found like a little oasis. Oh, there's another camp. That's what I want. Grab this camp. Activate that, and then come out. Just gonna head up here.
Looks like Thirdborn.
The city is under attack. Let's not waste the moment. Let's
Okay!
Try something that hurts! Heal yourself! Quick!
Then raw!
Well struck!
Just gotta kill all these. Come on. How many boys then?
Hi, stranger.
Thank you, God. Fucking dream thralls.
That'll show him. Speed up. We've got company.
The dream thralls almost got through.
But they didn't.
Right,
Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Darn, Ruta a 2K.
There you go. Show some respect to the person who just saved
And you
your
should
lives.
respect our authority to protect Thirdborn from unknown dangers like you.
Come on, Darren. They slew those dream thralls for us. I doubt he could have done that if he was sick. I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take him on our own.
Are you smoking Svef? The Adirans tried raising Fior. We'll be next.
We're trying to remain 2 steps ahead of them. You can help us by getting out of our way.
Darren, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
That's the problem with the Dream Scourge. When you find symptoms, it's already too late.
We better get to clearing out these corpses.
Okay. Right.
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay?
Who needs fabric? We still have stuff.
That was...
So head up
I think
here.
I saw my uncle out there.
Oh,
Let's pick up this.
Godlike! Winds above! You're really here! I knew I had to find you as soon as I heard you were in Thirdborn. We've got to do something about the Dream Scourge. It's worse every day. One of our neighbors wasn't himself, and we can't afford to lose anyone. We need people who will fight back. People like my Uncle Capo.
Capo's your uncle? He's a well-known hunter. Almost as good as me.
That Leviathan hanging over the market? That was his work. Of course he did! I still hear people reminisce about him dragging it back to the shore. But, well, Thirdborn hasn't seen the capo I know in a long time. I've tried everything to convince him to get out of the house. He may be old now, but we can still use his experience. If Thirdborn could see him up on those walls, they'd all follow him. I hate to impose, but would you pay him a visit? He lives on the northeast side of town. He's tired of hearing from me. Maybe one hero to another, you know?
Right, okay, so we picked that one up. Head back to the central area.
If you need skates, we got things for you to kill.
Oh, is this my bounty board?
It'll be good. Let me.
Oh, chieftain.
I've heard of throwing rocks.
Oh, okay,
Joy.
skull guy.
Put him.
Dream Scourge.
Come out of his misery.
Who got that? And then if we look
You there?
around here,
Hello,
talk to him.
friend. Has anyone mentioned you look especially fungal today? Really, it's radiant. I've got a bit of a personal matter, and I'd appreciate some help.
Yeah, sure, whatever. How much are you offering?
Look, there's a great reward in it for whoever helps me. Wink. You won't regret it,
for now.
I swear. Long story short, my friend, I ordered some goods, something I'd rather stay private. Embarrassing, you know. So, I'm quite desperate for a friendly and discreet courier.
What's in the package?
You know, I'm just an intensely private person. My supplier has sequestered himself somewhere with my package. To find him, I'd have to follow the path. They communicate through graffiti, if you can believe it. I've not been able to find any of it, though. Maybe you'll have better luck. What? Of course it is. I would never deal in anything illegal, no matter how lucrative, and you can quote me directly to Hajime.
Let me just check some in.
Ah, good. Thank you. Well, looks like you best be off. Be sure to get there and back quick as you can. I'll be here waiting. Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
Right, okay. Go ahead and open your map. So that's where I'm building with a merchant. Okay.
If you're go...
Damn my eyes. A child of Adi... My dear envoy, just the sight of you recalls fond memories of more civilized days. Ugh, I'm wandering. Forgive me, envoy. This land takes its toll on my mind and spirit both. I am Nagunu, beleaguered captain of an incorrigibly roustabout crew. Dear Taue, Koa, Ranga. They saw Adir with me, you know, then abandoned me here.
You were abandoned?
I miss them terribly.
Nostalgia and alcohol are a dangerous mixture.
I am drunk on memory only, and perhaps some regret. I only wish I could invite my crew to my table to share one last drink.
You want me to go get your crew, don't
as
you?
friends. You would do that? Venture out into the wastes to look for them?
Can't make any
You
promises about
negotiate for the Emperor himself. If anyone could convince Taue, Koa, and Ranga to share one last drink with me, it's you.
Where can I find
Just to
Taue?
the northeast, living by an oasis in the Sand Sea. No fence, no walls, no roof, exposed to the world. But that's our Taue. Nothing ever troubled him that the stars couldn't fix. Deathly serious, Koa was, about every little thing. Fled to the Shark's Teeth with a few others when the plague came. He always had a fragile soul. She's a scholar of munitions, happier in the hold with gunpowder than out beneath the sky. I expect she's still holed up in the mine outside of town, polishing her arms. Of course, you have been more than generous with your time as it is. Oathbinder guide you in the Emperor's work, Envoy, and in all your labors to come.
So maybe I should hire a bard. Better than off-key shanties all day. Another day, another drunkard.
Right. So now that we've done that, we need to head up here.
You're telling me they nearly destroyed Fior?
Yes, and they stole my research.
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy is here at my request.
Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. We're in desperate need of another scholar.
Darling, always a pleasure to see you. And you even brought a Pargroon friend. See the red highlights in his mustache? It's a dead giveaway.
Not now, Yatsli. I want answers. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you.
It could have been far worse. I stopped Lodwin from harming Fior.
And that is the only good to come out of the matter. The attempt on an independent city like Fior is just...
I know you're upset, Timoti, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research, and who knows what she plans for it. But you know that if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill him myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthralls siege our gates day and night. People are hungry, and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid. I am trying not to explode. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf of Adir.
Ooh, okay. Inquisitor Lodwin has a message for you.
To Head Sharpshooter, First Class of Shatterscarp, to Mertikaiwa III. Ludwig wants the ruins of Nakukubel, or will suffer the Steel Garrote's wrath. Another shit atop the pile, then. Not that I can do a damn thing about it.
You're not going to give in, are you? Those ruins are a marvel. They're irreplaceable.
I know, Yatsley. If we give them an inch, the Adirans won't stop until they have everything. But even if I wanted to hand over the ruins, they aren't in my power to surrender.
Those ruins belong to the godless. If you want to end the plague, I need to end them before Lodwyn does.
Trust me, I am very aware of all those things. You might even say I've been fighting for those things. But there's one little problem. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say there's a magical barrier around the ruins now. No one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
Ringgrim? As in from the Circle of Archmagi? She's here?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatsley. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
God.
Something important. An Archmage doesn't waste time on frivolities.
But why Nakukubel specifically? The ruins have stood for centuries, and there are plenty of other places to look at dream thralls. The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwig wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Ringrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage.
Well, I need those ruins, so that means dealing with
I didn't know
so
they
be it.
made adherents with such bravery. You never know what marvels you live to see. You're likely gonna die a very horrible death, but I pray Galawain will at least make it fast.
If she doesn't want to be found, that's all the more reason for us to go looking.
When an Archmage like Ringgrim decides they don't want to be disturbed, they make sure of it. There are rumors she uses the bones of the ancient dead to guard her domain. Yes, and please, I don't need to know more. Ringrim's given me and my troops enough nightmares already. I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But if you want to find Ringgrim, head east of here, go past the Pargrunen ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yatsley, be careful. If Quilichi lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerti. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck.
I'll keep Yatsley safe.
It might convince her to keep you safe, too. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatsley, come back and speak with me. I need your help with something.
How exciting. We're off to see an Archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. You do spoil me. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an Archmage, after all.
Is her around? We're going into more creepy holes in the ground, aren't we?